This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com.
Hey, a very pleasant good evening, everybody, as we welcome you inside Preston Gym here tonight, as it's round 2 action of the Great Basin 10 tournament tonight, featuring the Preston Indians and the Pocatello Indians. Dan Hubbard along with Lyle Fuller. John Beverly back in the studio with you tonight. Great, happy to have you along on this what becomes a very important game, Lyle, for the Indians. If they win, they punch their ticket to state.
Yeah, district tournament championship game would still be in the offing next week, but it'd be nice to have a little bit of pressure off. Know you're in state and just playing for seeding. Of course, the Preston Indians will beat the Poke Indians twice this year in the regular season, but it's a whole new ball game now in the district tournament, and we'll have to see what we can do from here tonight.
So Preston got here by knocking off Mountain Home 68-44 on Thursday night here at Preston Gym. Preston had 3 players in double figures that night. Ty Hyde and Scott Dunny each had a dozen apiece, and Cole Harris finished the game with 10. It was a very well-balanced night for the Preston Indians.
Yeah, you want to see that good balance. You want to see kids getting in double figures, multiple kids in double figures, and have that against Mountain Home. Against this Pocatello team, just last weekend, we only put up 53 points at their gym, and that was one of our lower scoring games of the season. So we'll look to try to get this game tonight up into that 70s, maybe even 80s, where we like to play it.
It was nice to break that string of low-scoring games. They scored 68, which is just about what they averaged during the year, right at just a little over 70. The games against Pocatello and against Burley were their 2 lowest scoring games of the year.
Yeah, and part of that is just familiarity. By the time you take that second trip through the district, teams know what you're doing, you know what they're doing, and defenses clamp down. But, the Indians are at their best if they can get in a little more of a high scoring affair. We'd like to see if we can do that here tonight.
For Pocatello, they got here by knocking off Twin Falls in their game the other night, as they were able to advance to this game here this evening, as they beat Twin Falls at home, and they come into this game and they played 2 wildly different games this year against Preston. The game here earlier in January was sort of a blowout. Preston scored 79 points in that game, but then at their place, as you mentioned, the 56 points that they scored, they only won by 3.
Yeah, and actually we're down 9 in the third quarter we were in that game. So, Pocatello, I expect we'll see more of the same tonight. They want to slow it down. They want to make it physical. They're probably okay if their big guy fouls out. If they can foul Ty out, they'll take that trade. And so that's probably the approach we'll see from the Gate City Indians tonight as well.
That's right. We have to make sure we call them the Gate City Indians. Isaac Brown has had a couple of good games this year against Preston. 14 in the first game, 12 in the last. And Caden Hales, although he only had 2 points in the last game, last week against Preston, he had 23 in the game here, including 5 3-pointers.
Yeah, both of those guards are really good. They can really play, and they've been the strength of Pokey's team the last couple of years, really. And, of course, the seniors, those guys would both really love to go to state this year, and I expect we'll get their very best here tonight.
So outside shooting was better for Preston in the game here against Mountain Home. The free throw shooting was better, and they went on to the win to move up here, as that win was their 17th in a row and improved their record to 21-1 on the year.
Yeah, very impressive, and the lone loss coming early on, of course, to Middleton here at the Preston Christmas tournament. But you want to keep building momentum. We've talked about, numerous times this year, you got to keep getting better and better, because other teams are certainly getting better and better. I noticed, Dan, as Middleton went through the second half of their district play, they had a lot of close games, and they actually got beat by CUNA last week. Right. So, teams kind of tend to catch up and level out a little bit, and then you have to play your very best at the end.
We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll hear what Coach Tyler Jones has to think before this game here tonight against Pocatello. We'll do all that as we continue right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com. Welcome to West Motor Ford. We love happy customers. With multiple financing options, it's easy to drive your new vehicle home. We offer a full line of new Fords and a constantly changing pre-owned vehicle inventory. Our service department is top-notch with technicians trained for everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. With a large selection of parts and accessories, including tires, we've got you covered. So come in and let us turn up your happy meter. Visit West Motor Ford in Preston today.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. We'll talk to Coach Tyler Jones as we get ready to face the Pocatello Indians here in round 2 of the conference tournament coming up. Round 1, nice win over Mountain Home. It was nice to be able to pick up a fairly easy win to be able to advance to this round.
Yeah, the postseason, we talked about every team starts over, and you got to take them one at a time, and I thought, we had a pretty good start. We came out and kind of got up early and were able to advance to the semifinals tonight.
Even got a little bit of playing time for some of the other guys who don't get a lot of time on the floor in the fourth quarter, which is good. We get some experience in more of a pressure-packed situation.
Yeah, all 13 guys got in and got some time, and I tell them, before they go in, I said, take advantage of these minutes. They're varsity minutes, district tournament minutes. So a lot of those guys will be there next year, battling for us.
So you get Pocatello tonight. You've played them twice already this year, and you've beaten them twice. One game was kind of a blowout, and the other one at the end of the year was just a 3-point game at their place.
Yeah, Pocatello, they're a scary team. They're small, they're fast, they're quick. They can really drive and shoot. And the one thing that they are, that I think I describe best, is fearless. They're not scared of anybody. They're going to come in, they're going to play hard, and they're going to do what they do. So they're a good team, and that's what you want. You get into the semis tonight. The 4 teams left. The 2 that win tonight will be at the state tournament, and we're at home tonight. We like that, but we got to be ready to play.
The 3-point shooting for us against Mountain Home started to pick up a little bit. Scott hit a couple. Cooper hit 3 in that game, which really kind of sets up more tonight and looking forward now as they start to get the hot hand back.
Yeah, we want to be confident right now, and that was a big boost, both of them, to hit some shots, and we're going to need them. Tonight, most teams are going to try to take away tie, and other people have to step up, and we like those guys out there. They're experienced, they can shoot, and it makes us very dangerous when we can get the inside-out game going.
That was kind of part of what made the game down in Pocatello last week so close, was because we didn't have that deep outside game that we normally have.
Yeah, I think we only hit 1 3-pointer that night, and when we're at our best is when we're playing fast in transition, and we're hitting some of those threes to open it up for ties. So tonight we're going to need, the other big thing on Thursday night, I thought we had good balance. 5 or 6 guys with 8 to 15 points, and we just, you don't know who tonight, but there's going to have to be a couple guys step up and give us a big boost.
Pocatello's always tough at their place because it's such a noisy place. They get the fans in there, and they get rowdy. It's only an hour away, as we know, as we travel over there, and they're going to travel over here, and this gym could be just about 50-50.
Yeah, I expect it to be packed tonight. Standing room only, and we always, fill this place up in these big games. So I expect a lot of people. Both teams will probably have a lot of support. And, we've lost only 1 game at home, and you can count on one hand how many we've lost probably in the last 5 years. So we're a confident team at home, and that should give us a boost. And we need to get a good start. I think that's huge tonight, to get a good start and kind of come out early and get the crowd going, get us some confidence, and so we can relax and settle in.
Let's settle in. Sounds like a good thing. Thanks for the time. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thank you.
Tyler Jones with us on the pregame show. Take a time out. Back with more after this.
KACH KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It starts with the action on the court, moves to the crowd, is described by the broadcasters and transmitted to you wherever you are. The energy, passion, and excitement will make you shout out loud even if no one else is around. Go ahead. It starts right here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Tuesday night is senior night at the Spectrum as the San Jose State Spartans come to town. Pregame show is at 8:30 with the tip-off at 9.
Utah State basketball on KACH.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
This time of year, the weather can change quickly. That means the road conditions change quickly too. If you usually feel stressed when you're driving as the weather changes, it might be because you don't have the right tires for the road conditions. Let West Motor Company help you choose the tires that will meet your needs. Take the stress out of your winter driving with a set of 4 new tires. Visit any of our dealerships in Preston or Logan today. West Motor Company, we do tires.
West Motor Company.
The keys to tonight's game are brought to you by Naylor Insurance.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-0810.
KACH.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. It's the Preston Indians and the Pocatello Indians coming up here from Preston Gym in just a couple of minutes, and what should be a very full house tonight. We're up into the rafters on both sides of the courts already here before we get to the tip-off. Lyle Foe, let's talk about a couple of the keys to tonight's game. What do you think?
Yeah, love to be here tonight, Dan. Love these crowds this time of year, the district tournament. In terms of Preston, what I think the Preston Indians need to do is close out and box out. Pokey runs a 5-out, kind of dribble drive offense. They shoot a lot of threes. They create a lot of long rebounds. And the Indians from Preston need to find their guy, put a man on their guy, and box him out, and not give up second chance points. On the other end, I'd like to see him go to Ty early and often. I think Ty was pretty frustrated. The game at Pocatello was in foul trouble, ultimately fouled out. Not one of his better games that way. And I think we go to Ty early, try to get their big guy in foul trouble. And also like to see Luke Smaley be a little more aggressive offensively. He was our high point man at Pocatello. Like to see him come out and be aggressive and put pressure on their guards and make them play defense.
I think the idea of good balanced scoring is something that Preston really needs to look at again tonight. You mentioned Luke not only being the leading scorer in that game, he has a total of 30 points in the 2 games this year against Pocatello.
Yeah, coming on really well. And, he's actually taller than their guards, and he can jump really well. So we can post Luke up, too. If they want to guard him one-on-one with the 5'10 guy, take him down to the low post and just take him to the house down there. So good matchups for Luke, I think, in this game, but should be very entertaining tonight.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Naylor Insurance. They also bring you the keys to tonight's game. For home, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw, stop by Naylor Insurance on State Street in Preston or call 208-852-0810. That's 208-852-0810. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and look at the other games around the district tournament coming up tonight. We'll do all that as we continue right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If it's time to sell your home, retail property, or land, make sure to hire the realtor that has your best interest in mind. This is Mike Hansen, broker at Cornerstone Real Estate. As a licensed real estate broker in Idaho and Utah, I have over 20 years of experience helping folks successfully sell property. I would like the opportunity to help you list and sell for the best price as quickly as possible. Call me today to schedule an appointment. Let's work together to make the sale of your property as simple and successful as possible. Mike Hansen, 801-510-1121.
Are you looking for a different kind of spot for lunch, dinner, or to do catering for your next event? Then try the Island Bowl Grill inside Poppin' Pins right here in Preston. At Island Bowl Grill, they have the best Hawaiian fare in the area. The combination of teriyaki and Korean influences can only be described in one way: mouth-watering. Offering 3 different catering options, Island Bowl Grill can host your next party in-house at Poppin' Pins Bowling Center. You can pick up for takeout, or they can come right to your house and prepare the food on site for your next party. What could be easier? Go to poppinpins.com for more information on Island Bowl Grill, or call 208-425-6128. Poppin' Pins Bowling Center, 411 South US Highway 91 in Preston.
When you see that big green dinosaur, whether at your favorite gas station or convenience store on the side of a delivery truck, you know quality Sinclair products are available there from Hall Oil Company. Hall Oil is a family-owned and operated business that's been serving folks in Cache Valley since 1947. They're your local fuel and oil broker with a low-price guarantee. Another guarantee that's been really important this winter is that when you fill your fuel tanks with premium winter diesel fuel from Hall Oil, it's guaranteed not to gel, even when the temperature drops below zero. It's the no-gel guarantee from Hall Oil Company.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Welcome back here as student sections are starting to fill in. Quite a few people making the trip over from Pocatello as their section across the way starts to fill in a little bit as well as we get ready for tonight's game. Other games going on tonight around the Great Basin 10 tournament. Mountain Home, who lost here the other night, they are the number 9 seed. They will play at number 5 Twin Falls. Number 6 Wood River is on the road. They're playing at number 2 Burley. That's a game certainly that you wouldn't expect it would have been in the consolation bracket after the first round.
Yeah, Burley came in with that number 2 seed, and boy, that'll be just an incredible game. You know, the Radford kid for Wood River and Whiting for Burley are going to both go nuts, not wanting their senior seasons to be done tonight.
Absolutely. The other game on the winning side of the bracket, on the championship side of the bracket, is going on at Minico. That's number 7 Century against number 3 Minico after Century upset Burley. And, of course, the game here tonight is number 4 Pocatello against the top seed, the Preston Indians.
Yeah, Century Diamondbacks, kind of interesting, Dan. They came into the season ranked number 3 in the district by the coaches preseason. Kind of underperformed in the regular season, but are coming on strong now. It'll be an interesting game. I think it'll be tough for them to get a win at Burley, but it'll be an interesting game there tonight.
We invite you to stay tuned. The opening lineups and the opening tap for tonight's game are coming up next.
KACH, mylocal.radio.com.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial, or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
The Limbic Arc may help you or someone you know be more calm. It's simple to use. Find out more by logging on to mylocalradio.com and clicking on the Limbic Arc logo. Check it out now. Visit mylocalradio.com and click on any Limbic Arc logo.
Advertise your open positions on the radio. You'll be amazed how quickly you see a response. You'll reach more people for less. The job stop includes radio and internet advertising. Call us for more info. We're a local company with a toll-free number, 833-856-9625. That's 833-856-9625.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocal.radio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield.
It's time for Preston High School Indians basketball. The Indians hit the court looking to bring home a Great Basin 10 title and make a run for a berth in the state playoffs. All the excitement of Preston basketball is brought to you by West Motors, with Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks all available right here in Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Stokes Market True Value, the big city market with small town friendliness. By Rouse Construction, bringing custom homes to the Blue Sage Park community right here in Preston. By Webb Funeral Home, just off Highway 91 at the south end of Preston. By Hawaiian Bowl Grill inside Poppin' Pins Bowling Center. Come try the best Hawaiian food right here in the city of Preston. By Naylor Insurance, for life, home, and auto insurance from Mutual of Enumclaw on State Street in Preston. By Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. By Idaho Salvage, where you can turn your scrap metals into cash. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest on State Street in downtown Preston. By Valley Implement. By S&T Electric. And by MyLocalRadio.com. Tonight's game is a presentation of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School Athletics and Preston Broadcasting. It's presented for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or use of descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of Preston Broadcasting, LLC is strictly prohibited.
As we welcome you back inside Preston Gym, almost ready for game time here as the Indians take on the Pocatello Indians. Starters for Pocatello tonight, Caden Hale, a senior, Matt Ney, also a senior, Isaac Brown, Jaden Downs, and Maverick Hale as they start 5 seniors tonight for the Pocatello Indians. For the Preston Indians, Ty Hyde leading the team in scoring because he's led the team also in each of the last 9 games as well. Scott Dunn leads the team in 3-point baskets. He's made 52 on the year, averages right at 15 points a game. By the way, Ty averages 18 points a game. Luke Smaley, 10.2 points a game, has a high point game this year of 21 points. He's done that twice. Cole Harris averages 6.9 points a game, having a great year here, his first year here at Preston High School. And Garrett Ward, 4.2 points a game with a season high of 13 earlier this year against Burley. Ought to be quite a contest. Preston has won each of the first 2 games this year against Pocatello, and here we go. Ty will jump center against Maverick Hale as Ty controls it in the backcourt to Garrett Ward, and he give it right away to Luke Smaley. Glad to have you with us, Dan Hubbard, along with Lyle Fuller, John Beverly back in the studio tonight as they immediately go into Ty. He goes up against Maverick, no good. Harris has the rebound. That jumper is no good as well and is knocked out of bounds by Maverick, and it's going to stay with Preston.
I like the early touch for Ty. Pocatello elected not to double down on Ty that time. Maybe we'll go right back to him here.
Garrett brings it in. He'll bring it in way outside to Harris. Back to Ward in the corner. Back out top to Luke. Smaley will now look back over at Jones to see what kind of play he wants to run. He'll take it down on the left wing. Back out top. They'll swing it over to Dunn on the right side. Ward has it again out top. Back to Dunn. Lob it in now on the block. It goes to Ty. Wants to turn and face up. Now he's going to back in. Gets Maverick up in the air. Goes off the glass. That's no good. And the rebound inside is taken away by Pocatello. Downs runs the ball back up into the front court.
Couple good looks for Ty. Just wouldn't fall.
Ney drives down the middle. Can't get a shot. In the corner it goes to Brown. Isaac comes across the free throw line. Doesn't shoot. Dad's Downs down the middle. In the corner it goes to Caden Hales. Down low. And the roller is in.
Good job by Ty to bother the shot but not get called for a foul. It goes in anyways.
Caden had 18 the other night in the win against Twin Falls. And he gets the first 2 points of the game here tonight. Smaley with it as he'll hold on. As Ty comes way out to set the screen. He goes the other way. Gives it to Ward. Little 14-foot jumper is good. Garrett Ward gets the first 2 points of the game here for Preston.
Immediate pressure. Oh, wow.
And a backcourt foul. Going to go on Cole Harris as he has his first.
Yeah, knocked the ball loose. They said he got some arm in there.
I expect a very tightly officiated contest here tonight.
Yeah, the game at Pokey got a little chippy. Indians, that pressure, trying to create some turnovers early on.
Jumper from the right side, that's no good. Maverick tried to get the rebound, then dropped it out of bounds.
Should be Preston ball, yeah. Yep, here we go.
So they'll give the ball back to Preston as Harris will bring it in. One thing about Pocatello is they don't press much, but when they did the other night at Pocatello last week, it bothered Preston.
Yeah. We have to handle that pressure a little better.
Comes to Dunn, a three-pointer from the left side. That's no good. Ward has that rebound. Immediately back down to Dunn, to Scotty, and he's fouled from behind by Maverick Hale.
Yeah, good job. Draw foul on their big right away.
First foul against Pocatello. That's one apiece. Then Scott's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Scott is 77% on the year. And for Preston, we talked about their free throw shooting getting better in the last game against Mountain Home as Scott makes the first. Their free throw percentage as a team now has leveled out. Yes, it's below 80%, but it's leveled out at 78.
Yeah, still excellent. Scott, one of our best at the line now.
He makes them both.
Both of those look really good, and here's the full court pressure again.
So 4-2, Preston on top. As they get it up in the front court, nice hands by Luke. He gets a hand on it and knocks it into the student section.
Yeah, our guards have good length and good athleticism. We can really bother those passes in those passing lanes.
And Andrew Iverson there in the front row took that one right off the chest.
Yeah.
Again, pressure as they get the ball up into the front court. As they'll give it to Brown just across the timeline. It comes to Downs. Free throw line extended right. Makes a little move. Goes down the middle. Scoop shot. In, out, stays out. Harris has the rebound. Comes to Smaley quickly up into the front court. Here comes Luke. He'll pull up. Give it to Harris. Nope, taken away. As it's taken away there by Caden Hales. Gets it up in the front court. Defenders are back, so he'll slow the offense up. Back outside. It comes back to Jaden Downs. Downs drives. Gets up in the air, gets on Harris's back, and they're going to call a foul on Harris. Well, that's going to be 2 on him here in the early going.
2 quick ones, yeah. We'll get Cooper Hobson in there.
So Cooper comes in. Cole will go to the bench.
Got Cooper a starter last year. We don't lose too much when he comes in.
Find somebody to give it to, and finally he finds Hales, but he lost the ball. Smaley picks it up. Here comes Luke. Gives it to Hobson. He's got a wide open three from the right side. No good. Ward with the rebound inside. Kicks it back out to Dunn. He'll take the three. Good. His team leading 53rd of the year. As he gets up in the front court, does Pocatello. Hales can't get a shot. Kicks it outside. Matinee drives. Sees Ty Hyde right in his face. So he'll fall away 6-foot jumper, and it's good.
Yeah, Ty not chasing blocks tonight, which will help keep him on the floor.
7-4, Preston on top. Into the block it goes to Ty on the right block, turns left, now he wants to go right. His shot is an air ball inside. He's not used to doing that. He usually goes left, and Maverick had him cut off. As driving, had the ball poked away from behind was Isaac Brown. The ball stays with Pocatello.
Yeah, I think Maverick Hale, the Pokey center, has actually grown a little bit during the season. I think he's every bit as tall as Ty there at 6'7", about that range.
Downs will bring it in from underneath the bucket. Looking, he'll lob it into Maverick Hale in the left corner. Hale comes back to Ney from the left elbow. His shot, no good. Garrett Ward up high to get the rebound.
Good strong board.
Took a couple of whacks, but no call. Up in the front court, goes back to Hobson. Again, he'll have all the time in the world to shoot and miss. Maverick Hale is just a little short. Hale with the rebound. Comes back up in the front court to Isaac Brown. He'll take a three. That's good.
Yeah. You don't see Hobson miss 2 wide open threes in a row very often. I like him to take the next one he gets again. He's a great shooter.
We're even again at 7s. 4:05 to play here in the first quarter. Smaley back to Dunn. Left corner three is too long. That's tapped out. Smaley's got the rebound, stripped away. Comes to Ward, and he's fouled as Isaac Brown crashes into him.
Garrett Ward really active here in the early going, Dan. I like his energy level. He's gotten, I think, 3 boards already. Good start here for Garrett.
Preston ball right over here in front of the scorer's table. As we go under 4 minutes now here in quarter number 1, 3:58 to play. It's 7-7. Smaley gets it up and back up in the front court. Tries to get Dunn in the corner. And just sitting and waiting for that pass was Jaden Downs, but he couldn't control it. Dropped it out of bounds.
Well, inbounds right in front of Mr. Manning in the band now. And we'll see if we can get Ty another low post touch. He hasn't converted one yet. You got to keep going to
Nobody
him.
on Luke. That's because they double team Ty's inside, and that's no good. And the rebound is off to Downs again. Again, here comes Pocatello. Speedy up into the front court. Downs driving, knocked away by Dunn, saved on the floor. Back, nice job by Cooper Hobson to save it onto the floor. Hyde goes behind his back all the way to the basket, and with a blocking foul inside.
Foul number 2 on Hales, their big center. Crowd going nuts for Ty's around the back dribble in the middle of the floor.
Somewhere along the line, Ty Hyde turned into Curly Neal.
That's right. Now the referee's telling him, hey, calm down a little bit, son.
As the entire Pocatello bench jumped up in unison when they called that foul.
Yeah.
As get a couple of Gabe Hammonds comes into the game, replacing Garrett Ward here for Preston. Ty Hyde goes to the free throw line looking for his first point. It's too long.
Ty needs to see one go through the basket. Now, Carlson, very senior, I think that's Gary Carlson, has been reffing for about 40 years, telling him, tuck in your shirt into your shorts there, son.
You were very diplomatic, very senior.
Oh, he's been reffing as long as I've been alive, probably. Long time.
Ty missed them both. As Hobson, look out, as he's knocked out of bounds. It has a stay with Preston. Matinee rode Hobson right out of bounds, or I should say Hammonds right out of bounds into the Pocatello bench.
Yeah, in the early going, they're letting it be very physical. They're big out of the game with 2 fouls here in the first quarter. We'll see if we can take advantage of Ty down low. Oh, good job, Gabe.
As Ty struggled from the free throw line, look out. As a nice little scoop shot by Downs. Rebound is no good. Tap by Ty once, for controlled by Ty. Ahead of the pack, they go to Smalley. The Skywalker move is no good, but he's fouled from behind.
Yeah, should have been a breakaway foul. May was not a dirty play, but he was trailing the play. Yeah. Grabbed his shoulder.
So Smalley would go to the foul line here. As Luke is a 72%er as the first one rolls in. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. 8-7, Preston goes back up on top, their second lead of the game. And Luke, nothing but net on the second one. 3:05 to play here in quarter number 1. Downs into the front court. Comes to Hales, now back to Downs. Downs giving out some hand signals, directing traffic as Ney comes to get the ball. Across the top of the key, he'll give it back to Downs. Downs goes on the left side. That's Isaac Brown with another three-pointer, his second of the game.
Excellent outside shooter, Brown. He got a screen that time to get free. We got to either call those screens or switch them or somehow stay on Brown.
Here's Smalley. Looking for some room to operate to Dunn. Now comes back to Luke.
Coach Jones says, go right back to Ty, would you?
As Downs knocked the ball away and took it away. Dunn was holding it above his head. Good hands there by Jaden Downs to knock it loose.
Yeah, got to be strong with the ball.
2:15 to play in the quarter. Back outside. Brown doesn't take the three, steps inside the arc. Now he'll give it up back to Caden Hales, who drives, loses his man, goes up and over, ties in. 3-point lead here as Caden Hales has 4 here in the first quarter. He got loose, he got away from Hobson and then put a little floater up over Ty. Yeah. Outside Dunn to Hammonds. He launches a 3, that's too long. The long rebound is back off as Hales has the board. Gives it back to Downs. 1:45 to play in the quarter. Long 3 by Hales is good. Tough shot. Timeout, Preston. 15-9 with 1:39 to play in the quarter. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsize, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information. 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction. 435-232-1837.
KACH.
Right now, Lyle, for the threes are falling for the Pocatello Indians and not for the Preston Indians.
Yeah, I've got Preston 1 for 6 so far on threes. For the most part, they've been good shots. They just haven't fallen. And Ty's gotten good looks inside. They just haven't gone down. So even though we're down 6, I feel good about how we're doing offensively, and those shots tend to level out and fall over time.
So here's Ward up into the front court as he comes back into the game. The corner goes to Dunn, back out top to Garrett. Now they give it back to Smaley. Luke spins, free throw line, can't get a shot, goes back to Ward. Garrett's got a 3, and the 2 long again. Rebounders back off to Downs. They come back up in the front court. They lead the three-point shooting 3-1, and that's 6 points of the difference in the game so far. Yep. Downs back across the top of the key yet again. Tries to get it to Hales. He can't go there, but he'll end up giving it to Matt Ney instead. 1 minute to play in the quarter. Downs back to Ney inside. Hales over the high is good.
Well, had a missed assignment there. Found himself wide open right in the middle of the lane.
Hales has got 9 here in the first quarter. 17-9, 40 seconds to play here in quarter number 1. Hyde, top of the key, gives it off to Hammonds. He looks at a 3, that's good. Gabe hits that one. He's second high on the team as far as made 3-pointers this year. That's number 32 on the year for him.
Yep, he was dialed in, looked good there.
25 seconds to play in the quarter, down low as they try to get it to Landon Bailey just into the game. That was off at Bailey's hands and out of bounds. I'm going to say that Preston touched it.
Yeah, I thought Luke hit it off of his hands and out of bounds.
Luke kind of turned around, looked at the bench with this flabbergasted look on his face,
right.
like, are you kidding me? Downs, that's a traveling, absolutely. As Downs, that's not a made basket. You can't shuffle your feet, and he took a step to his left to throw the inbound pass. That's a traveling violation.
Yep.
So the turnover gives the ball back to the Indians with 21 seconds to play in the quarter. So here comes Luke. Ney working on him as he gets to the timeline.
Yep, play for 1.
Let the clock run. It goes down to 9 to 8. Still running. Ward pops out, outside, back to Hammonds. Gabe drives down the middle. That's a little scoop shot off and got the glass it in. And that's the way the quarter ends. Great shot by Gabe Hammonds. Gets Preston back to within 3 after 1. We'll go to the second quarter. It's Pocatello 17, Preston 14. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If it's time to sell your home, retail property, or land, make sure to hire the realtor that has your best interest in mind. This is Mike Hansen, broker at Cornerstone Real Estate. As a licensed real estate broker in Idaho and Utah, I have over 20 years of experience helping folks successfully sell property. I would like the opportunity to help you list and sell for the best price as quickly as possible. Call me today to schedule an appointment. Let's work together to make the sale of your property as simple and successful as possible. Mike Hansen, 801-510-1121.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
KACH.
They'll start the second quarter. Preston down 3, 17-14. Want to say hi to the Lady Indians, the girls team, who got to stay in Boise for the extra night. They're watching the game back there in their hotel room as want to say hi to them and congratulate them on what was a great season.
Yeah, great run. Good job getting to state, and proud of them. They'll come back and build for next year again.
Whoa. Cross-court pass from Downs. He needed to throw about a 2-iron, and unfortunately he threw the driver all the way out of bounds.
Yeah, not sure who he was throwing to. But, Luke Smaley just 2 free throws in that first quarter. Ty Hyde didn't score. Let's get those 2 going. Here we go, down to Ty right off the bat.
Ty turns, mismatch inside on Bailey, who fouls him. The basket's good. He hung Landon Bailey out to dry, and he fouled Luke Ty going by.
Let's see if Ty can get off the schneid on free throws here. He missed his first pair.
Ty makes that one. Gets it to roll in. He's 1 of 3 from the line tonight, and he has 3 points, and we're tied at 17. Our 3rd tie here in the game tonight. Comes to Downs. Back up into the front court. Hales.
Ty way out high, guarding him 40 feet away from the basket. Now he sinks down.
Here comes Brown. He'll go back to Downs again. Downs holds up 3 fingers. He goes on the left side. As Ney has it, free throw line extended left. Now back out top to Brown. Brown has it on the left side, back to Downs. Swing inside, now kick it back outside. Brown with another 3, that's no good. Inside rebound comes to Hales, who falls down, but he traveled. When he fell down, he moved both feet. Can't do that.
Yeah, you can't move once you're on the ground. Coach Green arguing that he was dribbling while he was down there, but didn't get the benefit from the ref for that one. So,
if the referees buy that one, I got a bridge I'll sell you.
See if the Indians can take a lead here. I'd go right back to Ty.
He's got that same mismatch inside. Smaley has in the corner, back to Ward. Done.
Yep.
Hammonds as they work the ball around the outside. Now they get it into Ty. Ty turns on Bailey. Inside, left hand to the basket. Good. Landon Bailey gives away about 4 inches and 50 pounds in muscle.
Yep. Ty taking advantage, going right at him.
Here comes Brown up into the front court. They'll go back to Downs. Landon drives high off the glass and a foul inside. And Jaden Downs is going to go shoot 2. Who's the foul on? 0 on Ty.
Yeah.
That's his first.
Yeah, he's looking at Coach Jones saying, my bad, I didn't need to take a huge swing at that. That was pretty blatant.
Maverick Hale sitting on the bench because he has 2 fouls. Yeah, so that's just the first one on Ty tonight. 3 on a team for the Preston. As the free throw here by Jaden Downs is good. Ryan Pine comes in, number 11. Also, we're going to get number 23. This is Jackson Williams into the game.
A couple of sophomores come in for Pokey. Both teams senior heavy, senior laden.
They've changed some numbers around. Jackson Williams is wearing number 23. The free throw is no good. Hyde had the rebound, gives it off to Smaley, who'll walk the ball back across the timeline. Preston still up by a point, 19-18. Drop it again down into Ty, and that's going to be
said it went off of Williams' head.
Ty had to go through his hands off of Jackson Williams' noggin.
Well, get an inbounds. Let's see.
Referees come over to confer.
Yeah.
They don't change it. It's going to stay with Preston underneath the basket.
Usually we get a 3 for one of our wings out of this play. Let's see what we get. No, right into Ty.
Whoops, tried to dump it into Ty. Was intercepted by Downs, taken away. Here comes Payne down the middle. Gives it off. Brown, scoop shot from the left side. From the right side, no good. Williams has the rebound. Back to Brown, no. Garrett up high. Ward has the rebound. They'll hand it to Luke. We go under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Preston still leads by a point. Back down, great pass to Smaley. Slam dunk!
Didn't have much runway for that one, Dan, but doesn't matter when you can jump like Luke Smaley.
Preston goes back up by 3, and Pocatello wants a timeout. 5:40 to play, 21-18, Preston on top. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to West Motor Ford. We love happy customers. With multiple financing options, it's easy to drive your new vehicle home. We offer a full line of new Fords and a constantly changing pre-owned vehicle inventory. Our service department is top-notch with technicians trained for everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. With a large selection of parts and accessories, including tires, we've got you covered. So come in and let us turn up your happy meter. Visit West Motor Ford in Preston today.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Smaley's got 4 here in the early going. Scott Dunn has 5. Ty Hyde also with 5. Gabe Hammonds has 5 as well. So balanced scoring so far. That's all out of Preston's 21 points. They lead 21-18.
Preston on a nice run down after being down 15-9 to go up 21-18.
Ney bounces it down low. It goes to Williams on the right block. Can't get a shot. Now kicks it back out as it ends up back in the hands of Downs again. Back at the top of the key. Bounce it inside to Payne. Free throw line. Can't get a shot. Brown in from the left corner. That's way short. Gets his own rebound. That's no good. Cooper Hobson back into the game. Has the rebound. Quickly comes to Smaley. Back up in the front court. Luke wants to drive and a holding foul.
Yeah. There's been a lot of grabbing and holding that hasn't been called. That one was.
That's going to go against Matt Ney. That's going to be his second. And the team's 6th. So with 5:07 left here in the first half, Pocatello's out of fouls as Caden Hales comes back into the game.
Usually bodes well for Preston. There's a good free throw shooting team if we can get to the line.
Dunn, 3 from the left corner. Good. His second 3 of the night. 24-18. Preston goes back up by 6 as we go under 5 minutes here in the first half.
I set a double screen for Scotty off that inbounds, and he drills it.
Little layoff goes to Williams. Ty just let him have it as Jackson Williams gets the layup.
Yeah, got to box out.
Smart play by Ty. All he was going to do was just draw a foul, so he let him have the layup.
Yeah, they have an even smaller guy on him now.
As Dunn forces his way through a crowd, loses the ball, picked up by Hales. Then Hales loses it, taken away by Smaley.
Wow, wild play now.
Ball's loose all over the place as Ward goes up, he's fouled, it's good, and it counts.
There was a lot of contact at about 3 different parts and then not much on Garrett's shot, honestly, but Garrett puts it in.
That ball was bouncing around. The only thing was missing was little yakety sax in the background.
Right. Yeah. Players all over, both teams playoff intensity. You got to love it. Getting on the floor, getting after it.
So here's Garrett Ward, an 82%er on the year, and the free throw is short. Hobson, a silly foul from behind.
Yeah, they'll call that one every time. Easy to see.
Tried to reach over his shoulder and tap the ball. Can't do that. That's team foul number 4 against the Indians, the first against Hobson here in the game. And the full court pressure again put on by the Indians. They get out of it as Brown flips it up into Williams into the front court. Williams wants to drive, can't get the shot. Whips it back out to Payne. Now goes over to in the corner to Hales, back out to Downs. Good defense by the Indians to get back and cover and pick up somebody. They couldn't get an easy basket on that break.
Yep. They come out of their man-to-man in a zone now is Preston.
Downs shoots over the zone, no good. Smaley has the rebound. Here he comes, 2-on-3 with Hyde. Here's Smaley again with the Skywalker dunk.
If they're not going to stop you, Dan, why the heck not? Luke Smaley, 2 dunks already in the game.
Luke acting like a Skywalker so far here in the first half. 28-20. 3.5 to play. Looked like Dunn got a hand on it, but it was actually a foot.
Yeah.
So a kicking violation. So it comes back in. Downs has it out near the timeline. Working against Garrett Ward. Again, Preston into that 2-3 zone. Make him shoot over the top of it. Downs right at the 3-point line. Doesn't take the shot. Swing it down to the corner to Payne. Looks inside. Goes inside to Williams on the left block. Turns right on Ty. As Jones wants a traveling violation. Didn't get it. Williams again in the key. Kick it back out to Payne. Now Downs has it again and says we'll hold up, we'll play run play number 3. As the Preston student body section appreciates the good defense. As Payne shoots one from 15 that goes about 17 and banks in.
Yeah, he'll take it, but not probably what he intended.
Preston by 6, 2:45 to play here in the first half. Dunn, or I should say Hobson, back outside to Luke. Lob it inside to Hyde. Tried to just flip it up at the basket and it wouldn't go in for him.
Should have gone strong that time. He was fading away as he flipped it in.
Payne will bring it back up into the front court. A reminder to stay tuned for the halftime report put on by Ralph's Construction. We thank them for their sponsorship. Is down low. It's Jackson Williams on the block. Gets a little layup. Cuts the lead to 4.
Yeah, found the hole in the zone there.
28-24 as we approach 2:05 to play here in the first half. Drop it again down to a Hyde on the right block. Directs traffic with the offhand. Now he wants to back in on Williams. Tries to dip down low, and it's been a holding foul underneath. Somebody came across him, I think it was Hales, came across from behind and tapped the ball away, and they're going to call it a holding foul. Nope, the foul is going to go on Jackson Williams, his first.
Yeah.
That's going to be 1-1 for Preston as Hyde's going to go to the line, and Joe Green is fit to be tied.
Giving the ref an earful, but the ref's just saying, nope, he hit him. Back off, coach.
So here's Ty at the line to shoot 1-1 as he makes the first. Ty's got 6 in the first half, opens his lead back up to 5 points again. Yes. Isaac Brown comes over to talk to the coach, but he's too busy still filling the ear of the official. Second one by Ty is good again. And what do we got? We got a warning on the coach on the sideline. So Joe Green got done with one official and started in on another one. Yeah. He said, you know what, I just don't want to hear it. We're going to give you a warning right now.
Yeah.
As they get the ball in, full court pressure.
Good trap.
Then a blocking foul in the back court on a great trap.
Yeah.
Foul's going to go on Ward. Preston had 4 players down underneath the free throw line at the opposite end of the court on that trap.
Yeah, plus the baseline is another defender.
As Downs breaks the press, here he comes. Drives scoop shot around Hyde. There's going to be a blocking foul on Ty. It's his second.
Yeah, Hyde kind of tried to get out of the way, then he kind of didn't, so I'm not sure. Looks like we'll see Rhett Robertson then come into the game.
Robertson and Hammonds will be back in as Downs is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 on the shooting violation. As tonight's game is brought to you in part by Island Bowl Grill inside Poppins Pin Bowling Center. Come try the best Hawaiian food right here in Preston. Ask about their catering options they have available too, as Downs makes the first. Remember, it's Island Bowl Grill inside Poppin Pins Bowling Center on the highway here in Preston.
Hammond's back in as well, Dan. Hammond's had 5 points in a row right at the end of the first quarter. Really helped get us right back in the game. Let's see if he still has a hot hand.
So Robertson and Hammond's into the game. Ward and Hyde go to the bench as Downs makes both free throws. And it's 30-26, still a 4-point lead. 1:45 to play here in the first half. Smaley comes around the screen set by Hobson, goes back to Cooper. Cooper down the middle, lay it off to Rhett. It's blocked from behind. Good block by Brown, and then a foul on Robertson.
Yeah, just a good play by Pokey. I mean,
that'll be 1-1 here, and it's going to send Isaac Brown to the free throw line. So here's Brown to the free throw line. Isaac was 6 points so far here in the game, and he's pretty much led Pocatello in scoring in the 2 games this year against the Indians. Coming into the game, he had combined for 26 points in the 2 games. His teammate, Caden Hales, had combined for 25, but he had only 2 in the last game down at Pocatello a week ago. As Brown makes the first.
Yeah, Brown not overly big or bulky, but very quick and fast and can really shoot the ball.
Isaac makes both free throws, and they're back to within a deuce at 30-28. Preston leads with 1.5 to play. Hobson, look out, bad pass as it's taken away there by Downs. You can't throw that lazy little pass. Yeah, they're laying back, they're waiting for it. That's a traveling violation on Brown. They're laying back, they're waiting for you to throw that little lob pass, and they're anticipating it.
Yeah, again, third time you play a team in here, they kind of know the plays we're going to run, and they're ready for them.
They bring Ward back into the game. They take Robertson out, so Preston's going to go small for the last 121.
Yeah, interesting to see if they play for one. It's hard to hold it for 90 seconds or so. We'll see. Nope, Luke going right away.
Luke backing in the paint, wants to spin. He's bumped a couple of times, come back outside to Hobson. Cooper takes a three, an air ball. As it comes back out, Hobson has it again with 1 minute to play. He'll hand it to Luke. You say that, it was hard to run down 90 seconds. Mountain Home the other night, at the end of the first quarter, they ran 1 minute and 45 off the clock and finally got a shot at the buzzer and made it. Comes back to Dunn, who's looking for his third three of the half. No good. Inside is Isaac Brown up high with the rebound. Defenders are back, so Brown will slow it down with 37 seconds to play in the half. They'll hold on. Clock runs, 30 seconds to play. Looking back over at Joe Green, the coach, over at the bench. He was calling out the play. Clock ticks down to 22 seconds to play in the quarter. Luke is standing looking at the referee.
Yeah. See if he wants a 5-second count or what he's wanting to do.
I was waiting for him to reach in and try to swat the ball away. Brown wants to drive, can't get a shot. Taken away by Dunn with 8 seconds to play. Here comes Scotty, length of the floor, put it up. He's fouled from behind.
Scotty just turned on the Jets, got way ahead of the pack. Good trip to the line out of it.
Ryan Payne draws the foul, his first, and Dunn will go to the free throw line with 5.4 seconds left in the half. Tonight's game brought to you by Stokes Market True Value, the big city market with small town friendliness. Stokes Market True Value on State Street here in Preston. So here's Scott Dunn at the free throw line. He's made 2 out of 2 so far already here tonight, and he's going to have 2 more. First one short. Still a 2-point Preston lead, a game that's been tied 3 different times.
Yeah, back and forth, very entertaining game to watch.
Only 1 lead change in the first half, as Preston's had the lead since about midway through so early in here in the second quarter, as Scott makes the second. Up into the front court, let the three-pointer go. It goes over the backboard, no good, and that's the way the first half ends. Preston trailed by 3. Beginning the second quarter, they go out leading by 3 as they outscore Pocatello by 6 in the quarter. It's 31-28. Stay tuned for the Ralph Construction halftime report coming up right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It starts with the action on the court, moves to the crowd, is described by the broadcasters and transmitted to you wherever you are. The energy, passion, and excitement will make you shout out loud even if no one else is around. Go ahead. It starts right here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Tuesday night is senior night at the Spectrum as the San Jose State Spartans come to town. Pregame show is at 8:30 with the tip-off at 9.
Utah State basketball on KACH.
Are you looking for a different kind of spot for lunch, dinner, or to do catering for your next event? Then try the Island Bowl Grill inside Poppin' Pins right here in Preston. At Island Bowl Grill, they have the best Hawaiian fare in the area. The combination of teriyaki and Korean influences can only be described in one way: mouth-watering. Offering 3 different catering options, Island Bowl Grill can host your next party in-house at Poppin' Pins Bowling Center. You can pick up for takeout, or they can come right to your house and prepare the food on site for your next party. What could be easier? Go to poppinpins.com for more information on Island Bowl Grill, or call 208-425-6128. Poppin' Pins Bowling Center, 411 South US Highway 91 in Preston.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-0810.
The halftime report is brought to you by Ralph's Construction. More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information. 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction. 435-232-1837.
KACH.
Welcome back. Here we are at halftime as Preston outscored Pocatello by 6 in the quarter, and they take a 3-point lead off to the halftime break, 31-28.
Yeah, we got Hyde going in that quarter after a scoreless first. Of course, that helps when Maverick Hale, their big guys on the bench. And it was good to see, though, as we got out and was able to run, Luke got a couple dunks and got going, and a great second quarter there for Preston.
Also, the defensive intensity picked up a little bit better for the Indians as well. Pocatello had 3 threes in the first quarter. They didn't make any in the second.
Yeah, Pocatello, they're good. They do what the analytics guys say you need to do. You shoot threes and shoot right at the rim. That's what they did. And, they got behind our zone for a couple easy baskets, but overall, you hold them to 28.5, not bad for Preston.
Good balanced scoring in the first half. Scott Dunn with a couple of threes, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, as well as Scotty finished the first half with 10.
Yeah, good to see the Indians, hit some threes. We still missed maybe more than we'd like to in that half. And, of course, Ty had a lot of chances right around the rim that didn't fall in that first quarter. So, overall, I think the offensive message needs to be keep doing what we're doing, getting those good shots, and they'll fall.
It's a full house here at Preston tonight. Preston leads Pocatello 31-28. We'll come back and take a look at the first half stats right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-0810.
We're not your ordinary grocery store at Stokes Market and True Value in Preston. We see every customer as a friend and a neighbor. Stokes Market and True Value offers a clean, bright, and modern store with the freshest meats, produce, and bakery. In many ways, we're still old-fashioned. We still bake from scratch, and our bakery items are made in store. You'll never see meat with an ingredient list because our meats are all natural and cut in store. Stop in today. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State Street, Preston.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
KACH.
Let's take a look at the scoring from the first half of tonight's game. As first for Pocatello, Caden Hales finished the first half with 9 points. He had a good first half. Matt Nave has 2. Isaac Brown had 8. Landon Bailey played but did not score. Jaden Downs had 3. Those were all free throws. Ryan Payne finished the first half with 2. Maverick Hales sat up most of the first half with his 2 fouls, did not score. And Jackson Williams finished the first half with 4. Pocatello was 5 for 5 from the free throw line in the first half and made 3 threes in the first quarter and none in the second quarter. How did the Preston Indians do?
Ty Hyde in that first half, Dan, goes 2 for 6 on 2-pointers. 3 for 5 from the line, and we'll give Ty, give him 6 points, right? 7 points. Luke Smaley has 2 field goals on a couple dunks and a couple free throws. We'll give Luke 6 in that half. Scott Dunn goes 2 for 5 on threes, 3 for 4 from the line. So we'll give Scotty 9 in that first half. Garrett Ward had a couple of 2-pointers and no other shots for 4. Gabe Hammonds came in. He had a 2-point field goal, a 3-point field goal for 5. Cooper Hobson played, did not score, and Rhett Robertson played, did not score. Overall, Dan, the Indians in that first half go 7 for 11 on 2-pointers, 3 for 11 on threes, and 8 for 12 from the free throw line. So balance between 2s, 3s, and free throws. You need to make a couple more of those threes. If they'd have made even 2 more, the game would look a lot different right now. The Indians would be up to a much bigger lead.
Teams just coming back out of the court. This has been the Ralph Construction halftime report. Stay with us. The second half is coming up next.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction, 435-232-1837.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know, we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Why do I drink milk?
Milk rehydrates my body after I work out.
Milk has the protein I need to build muscle.
Milk helps me maintain a lean body mass.
Milk helps my muscles recover and stay strong.
Milk has the carbohydrates I need to re-energize.
Milk replaces important electrolytes that I lose when I sweat.
As an athlete at Boise State,
I learned that every sip
is a victory.
What do you drink?
What do you drink?
What do you drink?
Milk Victory. Brought to you by United Dairymen of Idaho.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
Dan Hubbard along with Lyle Fuller back here at Preston Gym. John Beverly back in the studio tonight, twisting the knobs, making us sound good as we're ready to start the second half. Preston leads by 3, 31-28. And the ball will belong to Preston to start half number 2.
So the lead and the ball. See if we can get a fast start. We did not get a fast start in that first half. Let's see how we come out of the locker room now.
Ward has it left side. Smaley in the corner. Drop it down to Ty Hyde. Maverick Hale back in the game here as well. As Ty goes up, it's short. Tapped by Hale and goes out of bounds. It stays with with Preston.
A lot of contact. They must have thought Maverick Hale going straight up and down verticality there.
I got to make sure I say the name of the school, not just Indians.
Right.
Ball comes into Cole Harris.
Yeah.
One bounce dribble. He'll give it back to Ward. Look out, Hale and Hyde wrestling already down low underneath the basket. As Maverick trying to body up on him when the ball's way out near the timeline. Dunn in the corner to Smaley. Drop it down to Ty. Dribbles, turns on Maverick, goes up and a foul.
Yeah. Ty, good position, did his work early that time, got his position.
That's 3 on Maverick. Hale, who fouled out of the last game against the Indians, as did Ty. That's 3 on Maverick and 2 so far on Ty Hyde as Ty makes the first.
So Hale will take a quick seat here, 30 seconds into the third quarter. Advantage Preston that way. Their big guy goes out.
See how long they keep him on the bench. As Ty makes them both, extends the lead out to 5.
Good to see Hyde hitting his free throws. Good free throw shooter. Had a couple tough games there.
Downs. Smaley got a piece of the ball, but it made to its intended target anyway. Now here comes Downs down the middle, laid off to Jackson Williams as he has 6. As Ty, again, very alertly just let him have the layup. Lead shrinks back down to 3 again. Ward has it, free throw line extended left. Ty Hyde, top of the key. Harris now to Dunn. Holding the ball high above his head, looking inside, nobody there, so he goes out top to Smaley. Luke will give it back to Ty away from the basket. Turns on Williams again, backing in on him.
Just beating on him.
As Ty puts his head down and just kind of gets a little bit more operating room, then puts it in.
Yeah, Williams, pretty stout kid, just a sophomore, gives up a lot of height to Ty.
Ty's now got 11 in the game. Comes back out top. Hales comes to Brown for 3, no good. Dunn tapped it. Inside, Hales got the rebound and puts it back in.
2 Preston guys there, and we couldn't pull that one down.
Comes to Dunn, lay it off to Hyde. He's stripped underneath by Brown, trying to go up, and it's going to just be out of bounds. The ball's going to come back to Preston. And again, the Pocatello bench doesn't like the call.
Yeah, the ref's going to go tell him you can't push him before the ball is even thrown in there. We're going to talk with both. Calm down.
Come in and tell Hyde and Williams just to settle down. Jackson Williams trying to body up on him because he gives away about 6 inches in height as it comes all the way back out to Ward. Hyde has it at the left elbow.
Williams again pushing him, pushing.
Again, Ty, and now Williams. Williams grabs onto him. That's going to be a foul on Jackson. That's his second.
Yeah. Pokey fans don't like it. I'm not sure what they're complaining about. You can't play defense that way. It's clearly a foul.
Yeah. Ty pushes off and then gets it to Harris as a rebound. Harris able to get the little easy layup. Great play by Ty.
Cole Harris sat most of that first half in foul trouble. Contributes right away here.
Ty got away with one. 2-hand shove in the middle of Williams' back to receive that pass. Here's Hales looking at the 3. Good. Caden Hales has 14 as he makes his second 3 of the game. The lead down to 2.
Yeah. Good player. Very impressive guard.
Dunn knocked away by Williams. Ball's loose in the backcourt. Harris tries to save it off of Williams and give it to Brown. He makes the layup and we're tied again at 37. A good idea by Harris, but the ball just didn't take the right bounce. Dunn for a 3. That's no good. Ward up high to grab the rebound and then falls out of bounds. And the ball goes back over to Pocatello.
Dunn pretty open on that corner 3, just wouldn't fall. Now some momentum though on Pocatello's side.
Cooper Hobson will come back into the game for Preston at the next whistle. 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Downs gives it back out top. That's off the hands. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Absolutely.
Yep.
Cooper Hobson will come back in, and Garrett Ward will go to the bench with 4:56 to play here in quarter number 3.
Yep. See if we can get Cooper going here. He had some 3s in that first half that did not fall.
They get it into Smaley in the backcourt as Ney waits for him to come back to the timeline. Comes to Dunn, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on Downs. As I think Downs got Scott right in the mouth.
Yeah. Referee Carlson right there. He says he hit him in the face, coach. He hit him in the face. Got to call that.
Payne will come back in for Jaden Downs. Downs comes to the bench with only 1 foul. That's 3 fouls already against Pocatello here in the half. None against Preston. As they get it into Hobson in the backcourt. Comes to Smaley. Luke will go back to Cooper along the left sideline. Holds it up high above his head. Gets it into Ty at the block. Looking for as Smaley cuts baseline, and that's a dive inside by Williams, and he gets the charging foul against Ty Hyde. And Williams with a big grin going down the floor. He knows that's Academy Award-worthy performance.
Couldn't be happier, smiling and clapping to himself as he goes down the floor.
Horrible call.
Yeah,
Ty with 3 has to go to the bench.
All Ty can do is smile, say, wow, okay.
So both the big guys with 3, both of them are on the bench. We're tied at 37. Jackson Williams, top of the key, hands it off as it goes there to Ney. Ney works back and forth, now gives it to Payne. Kick it back out to Williams. No shot there. Go back to Ney again on the left side. He'll bring the ball again back out to the top of the key. Tries to drive. Payne in the right corner. Can't get a shot. Again, they can't do anything with the ball. And then Hales travels before he can get the shot off.
Yeah, he walked. So Hyde goes out at 37 apiece. We'll see how the Indians do. Brecker Knapp in the game.
So Knapp into the game for the first time. As Luke goes behind the back. Comes out to Hobson. Brecker has it at the left elbow. Gives it to Smaley. Luke kicks it back in the corner to Dunn. Scotty goes back to Knapp. Back to Luke rather in the right corner. Give it back to Brecker at the right elbow this time. Back to Luke. Luke drives into the paint. Goes up, puts it in. It's good, and does it count? Yes, it does. Foul's going to go on Isaac Brown. That'll be his second.
Good strong move by Smaley. Right up in the defender's body to draw that foul.
So here's Luke Smaley to the line, trying to complete the three-point play as Preston goes back up by 2. And the free throw is no good, as it's just a little short. And whistles, hold on, we got a timeout called by Pocatello. 3:34 to play in the quarter. Preston up by 3. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial, or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
KACH.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Ralph's Construction. They're building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community here in Preston. You can call for more information at 435-232-1837. 435-232-1837 for Ralph's Construction. Downs back onto the floor, drives all the way, then lost the ball. They're going to say it was stripped away from him, and it's going to stay with Pocatello.
Yeah.
Stands are just about full. Folks lining the upper rims at both ends of the court. So we're just about a sellout crowd here tonight. Hales from the corner for 3. No. As Dunn up high to get the rebound. Hands it to Luke Smaley. Comes quickly back up to the front court. Down low, Brecker Knapp. Reverse layup. No. Tap it back out. It's going to go back to Pocatello.
Should be Preston. Well, yeah, Brecker had a good look at a layup. Just couldn't quite finish it.
Garrett Ward's going to come back in after getting a couple of minutes on the bench, as Brecker had a golden opportunity and just had it slip away from him.
Yeah.
Preston by 2, 39-37, 3:05 to play in quarter number 3. Williams wants to drive. He gets cut off by Harris. Comes back to Payne. Free throw line extended left. Swing it back to Downs. In the right corner, it goes down there to Ney. Drop it back on the block to Williams. Turns, gets Harris up in the air and draws the foul.
Yeah, got him up in the air. That was the key. And
that's 3 now on Cole. Second foul of the half against Preston. So Ty on the bench with 3. Cole Harris also has 3. They're the only players really in foul trouble so far here tonight for Preston, as Williams' first free throw is way off.
Yeah, really important for Hobson and Garrett Ward now as our best rebounders in there to hit the boards hard. They're our bulwark on the boards, as it were, with Robertson and Hyde out of the game.
So they go small again as Gabe Hammonds comes in to replace Cole Harris. Second free throw is good. And it's a 1-point game, 39-38. Remember the last game last week that they played out Pocatello, Preston Indians only won the game by 3. Here's Dunn, goes off the glass, no good. Ward with the rebound inside, wrestles it away inside from Payne, and a foul inside.
Yeah, there's Ward with that offensive rebound.
Payne They called on Downs, or I thought they called it on 11.
Well, 10, I guess.
Okay, they called it on 10. So that's 2 on Downs rather than 2 on Payne as the ball comes into Smaley in the paint. Tries to back in on Downs, takes it down to the right block, still works back and forth, now goes up, high off the glass, no. Ward touched it, but it's going to be a loose ball foul on Garrett.
Yeah, probably, over the back.
That's 2 on Garrett Ward, 3rd on Preston as a team here in the half. And the ball going back over to Pokey as it's still a 1-point game as we're down to 2:23 to play here on the clock. As Preston will drop back. Remember, they've gone small here again.
Yeah. And Pokey doesn't have much size out there either. Their bigs are out of the game too.
So Preston sets into a 3-2 zone and make them shoot over the top. They haven't made a free three-pointer since the first quarter. Downs looks, doesn't take it. Stands top of the key, still holds onto the ball. Goes into the left corner. It's Payne, and a timeout called here again by Pocatello. 1:58 to play in the quarter. Again, a timeout, and we'll come right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to West Motor Ford. We love happy customers. With multiple financing options, it's easy to drive your new vehicle home. We offer a full line of new Fords and a constantly changing pre-owned vehicle inventory. Our service department is top-notch with technicians trained for everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. With a large selection of parts and accessories, including tires, we've got you covered. So come in and let us turn up your happy meter. Visit West Motor Ford in Preston today.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, Preston holding on to a 1-point lead, although they've been outscored by 2 here in the quarter.
Yeah, interesting. Both bigs with 3 fouls and out of the game. We'll see who can control the boards then with the smaller lineups. And we'll see if the Preston Indians can get a couple threes to fall here in this third quarter.
Trying to cruise Twitter here real quick, see if there's any updates from any of the other 3 games going on currently. As I don't see any.
Big night of boys basketball. Of course, after the girls have taken center stage this weekend at State.
39-38, Preston on top by 1, 1:58 to play here in quarter number 3. Pocatello has the ball to bring it in. Payne finally able to get it in all the way out near the timeline. That's a travel again. Yep. That's another one on Isaac Brown.
Same move. Yep.
You know, they've had more traveling violations, even the goofy one on the inbounds pass.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been able to turn them over some. Now we got to capitalize here.
Smaley to Hobson. Back out top to Ward. Tried to lob it inside to Luke. And Garrett threw it to nobody except people standing up there, back there against the wall.
Yeah, I like the idea. Luke had him sealed, just not a good entry pass.
So Downs will bring it back up into the front court. As Hales pops the 3, short, and Smaley has the rebound. Luke wants to push. Here they come, 3-on-2. Give it over to Hobson. Cooper's 3 from the left side is no good. Gabe Hammonds with the rebound, goes back up, no. Another rebound, back up, no. As the ball's still loose down low, finally it's controlled by Pocatello, and another traveling violation. Williams had the rebound and was going down with the ball.
Gabe Hammonds working hard on the boards.
So ball belongs to Preston underneath their own basket. Smaley will trigger it in. Preston boxes up around the key, and they cross. Somebody's got to come open. It's Hammonds at the right elbow. He'll pull it back out. Now wait for Smaley to come get the ball. Luke goes back to Hobson. Cooper holds, goes back to Hammonds. Back to Smaley again. Now we'll swing it back over to Dunn on the angle left. Back to Hobson. Wants the 3, can't get it. Now he wants to drive. You can't get around Hales. Now he'll hang in the paint. Need a roll. No, won't go down for him.
Boy, look good.
Caden Hales had the rebound. Gives it to Downs back up in the front court. We go under a minute to play here in the quarter. 52 seconds to play. Brown in the right corner. Can't get the shot. Back to Downs. Whip it all the way around on the left side again to down goes down on the block. Williams in the paint. Shoots over Hobson. That's no good. Dunn has the rebound. Took a little bit of a pop there from Hales. And now back up in the front court. Hammonds for 3. Blocked and a foul on the play.
Got him down low. He blocked it cleanly up high. Got him down low in the body.
Jaden Downs with his third on the three-point shot. Gabe Hammonds now will shoot three. These are the first free throws of the night for Gabe, but he has 4 points so far on the evening. As
now the refs are conferring if it's a three. Yep, three.
You had to just confirm with the guy who made the call. Right. He said yes, it was. Should have been. So here's Hammonds. Gabe's first. Good. Gabe is an 88%er. 36 out of 41 at the start of play tonight. Tonight's game brought to you in part by West Motors with Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. All available right here in the city of Preston. Gabe makes the second as well. Now he'll get the third. As Jaden Downs comes out, as he has 3 fouls now for Pocatello. And now Hammonds back to the line. Missed the third. Ball comes off, the rebound to Brown. 3-point lead again for Preston, 41-38. 25 seconds to play in the quarter. Ball taken away by Ward. Length of the court, it goes to Smaley. Luke back in the corner, back to Hobson. Luke, Cooper drives off the glass and in. Opens the lead up to 5 with 10 seconds to play in the quarter.
Great job by Cooper. They close out so hard on him to prevent a three-point shot. He drives right by him.
Brown with 3, with 2, forces a 3, no good. As the foul at the buzzer, as going down was Hales trying to race to the rebound. I'm going to say he was called foul on Scott Dunn, I believe.
Yeah. Wow.
It will be just Scott's first, but it'll be the 3 or 4 on the team. It'll be 4 on the team as we go to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. We'll go there coming up right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
We are Dairy West. That means we are milk people, family people, animal people, people people. We are environment-loving people, giving back people, job-creating people, and glass all the way full people. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
The fourth quarter of tonight's game is brought to you by Webb Funeral Home.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
KACH.
We go to the fourth quarter. Here are the semifinals. One of them is Maverick Hale back onto the floor and comes in and hits a little fall-away jumper, a little hook shot for his first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of those he could hit in a row, but he hit that one.
43-40. Here comes Smaley into the paint, lays it off to Ty. Blocked by Maverick. As Ty tries to go back up, and it's tied up, and the ball will stay with the Indians on the alternating possession roll.
Yeah, good block by Maverick Hale, but then Chris gets tied up. They're going at it. The refs are going to warn him again and say, look, guys.
They want to double team Ty on the entry pass. Hale's in front, Ney behind, as they'll cross. Ball comes to Harris. Can't get a shot, so he'll give it back to Luke. Winner of this game punches their ticket for state. As Ty has it, comes back to Hobson. Fall-away jumper for 3. No. Long rebounds off to Harris. He gives it back to Hyde, tries to get it back down low to Smaley, and he threw it away.
Yeah, Cooper Hobson hasn't found that outside touch here in this game, Dan. He'll need to. We'll need him.
43-40. Just into quarter number 4. Hales in the left corner, steps through a double team, gives it to Brown. Jumper, good from 13. Brown has 13 in the game, and it's a 2-point game.
Can't get caught ball watching.
Hobson gives it to Smaley, bounce it down low on the block, and goes back to Hyde. Backing in on Maverick Hale, turns on Hale, scoop shot, no, it's short. Ty gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in. Back to a 3-point lead again. 45-42. Swing it back over here on the near side. Brown can't get a shot. Double team. Kicks it back out to the top of the key to Ney. Back to Brown. Hale back out top again. Ney wants to drive. Runs into Hyde literally. And then throws it back outside to Hales for 3. That's no good. As Maverick gets a good position on Ty. Gets the rebound. Goes back up and in. The foul inside. Where's the foul on? Foul's on Ty, his 4th.
That was a really strange call. Ty deliberately had laid off, standing there with his arms straight up. As a coach, you say go straight up, and that's exactly what he did.
Ty's going to come out along with Gabe Hammonds. Scott Ward into the game.
Yeah, he's just got to keep his composure. Ty does.
They're going to go back small again.
Yeah,
as Garrett Ward comes in for Preston. Here's Hale. Little one-hand push free throw is no good, and it stays a 1-point lead for Preston. So here comes Smaley up into the front court. Ney working him pretty hard as he gets to the timeline. Comes around the screen set by Ward. Smaley will pull the ball back out again. Waiting for the offense now to get set up. As Harris comes out, doesn't set the screen, as now he'll run away from the ball. Smaley goes left, pulls up, 3-pointer, good.
Big shot by Luke.
Luke's first 3 of the game, and we got a timeout on the floor. Preston leads by 4 with 5:36 to play. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to West Motor Ford. We love happy customers. With multiple financing options, it's easy to drive your new vehicle home. We offer a full line of new Fords and a constantly changing pre-owned vehicle inventory. Our service department is top-notch with technicians trained for everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. With a large selection of parts and accessories, including tires, we've got you covered. So come in and let us turn up your happy meter. Visit West Motor Ford in Preston today.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So a big 3 by Luke Smaley gives Preston a 4-point lead again, 48-40. 4, I should say.
Yeah, Hyde on the bench. We expect to see him again about the 4-minute mark. See if Preston can maintain this lead for the next minute and a half without him.
Comes back over. Ney has it, top of the key. Ney gives it back to Brown. Back to Ney, back to Brown on the angle right. It goes in the corner now down to Downs. Back to Brown again. Wants to drive, charging. He ducked the shoulder and put it right in the middle of Smaley's chest, and Smaley drew it.
Yeah, they could have called another travel too on Brown.
That's 3 on Brown, 7 on Pocatello as a team. They don't shoot on an offensive foul, so Preston's ball back court.
Yeah, great job by Luke establishing defensive position, taking that charge. Boy, a lot of body on Luke there.
Down, tried to go back door to Harris. Nice hands by Hales to pick it off.
He was open, then he wasn't.
Quickly in the front court, it comes to Downs in the left corner. Back down into entry pass inside, and a foul on Cole Harris this time as he pushes Maverick Hale. And that's going to be 4 on Cole.
Yeah.
16 foul against the Indians, so they're out of fouls. 4:55 to play here in the 4th. Preston leads by 4. Although they have some foul trouble now starting to build up. Ney back to Downs, wants to drive. Pull-up jumper from the baseline is off the side of the backboard. Hobson has it.
Good defense by Cooper, used his length, bothered that shot.
Luke will walk the ball back up into the front court. Comes to Hobson. Now back to Harris. Bounce it down low on the block. It comes to Smaley. Backing in on Downs and a blocking foul on Downs. Yeah, that's 4 on Jaden Downs now as well. And that's going to be 1 and 1.
Luke's just bigger and stronger than Downs. I like that post up there.
Luke will shoot 1 and 1 here. Smaley so far tonight with 11 points. First one by Luke rolls in. He's made 3 out of 4 as he makes the basket. Fourth quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Webb Funeral Home in Preston. In your time of need, you need professionals with true compassion. That's what you'll get at Webb Funeral Home, just off Highway 91 at the south end of the city of Preston. Smaley missed the second as the rebound comes off to Downs. Luke's made 3 out of 5 from the line so far tonight. Preston leads by 5, 49-44. 4:15 to play in regulation. Comes to Ney, drives, kicks it off into the corner, back inside. Hale had it inside.
What a travel.
Yep, traveling violation, no basket.
Preston defenders tied him up and caused him to take a little walk. Now pressure from Pokey.
Up in the front court, it comes to Dunn, swing back across the court to Ward. Now back out top, it comes to Luke Smaley again. 4 minutes exactly to play. Luke, Hobson on the left side, free throw line extended on the angle there. Holds it high above his head. He'll bring it back out top to Smaley again. Is there any magic left in the old Preston Gym home floor advantage? Preston has won 39 of the last 40 games played here. Wow. As Smaley goes down underneath. Driving and a foul. That's going to send Scott Dunn to the free throw line. Foul's going to go on Matt Ney.
Great job by Scott seeing that driving lane and just darting in there. To get a trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, the loss to Middleton snapped a 30-game home winning streak.
Wow.
And since then, they've reeled off 9 more.
As many good teams have come in and played here in that time. That's a great streak.
Dunn, first one is good. Scotty's got 11 in the game. Lead out to 6, 50-44. Scott makes them both. 51-44, Preston on top as Brown walks the ball back up into the front court. Remember, last time these two teams played, Preston only scored 58 points, well below their season average. They have 51 so far here with 3:15 to play. Hale inside, little right-hand jumper is good.
Yeah, Hale pushes off with that off arm about every time on that move. They didn't catch him there.
Mavericks got 4 in the game. Lead back to 5 again, 51-46, as Smaley hands the ball to Garrett Ward.
Preston been able to steal some good minutes with Ty on the bench, that foul trouble.
Swing it back out top to Harris. Smaley's playing the post.
Yeah, and he's got Brown on him. He can really overpower Brown if they can find him.
Back out top, it comes to Ward. Now Luke says, okay, I'll take it back. I'll come back out and run the offense. 2:40 to play. Comes back to Ward. Now back to Luke. Back to Ward as timeout called by Jones. So Preston takes a timeout with 2:34 to play here in the quarter as they lead by 5, 51-46. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If it's time to sell your home, retail property, or land, make sure to hire the realtor that has your best interest in mind. This is Mike Hansen, broker at Cornerstone Real Estate. As a licensed real estate broker in Idaho and Utah, I have over 20 years of experience helping folks successfully sell property. I would like the opportunity to help you list and sell for the best price as quickly as possible. Call me today to schedule an appointment. Let's work together to make the sale of your property as simple and successful as possible. Mike Hansen, 801-510-1121.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Welcome back here. Preston leading 51-46. You know, Lyle, they say the hardest thing to do in sports is beat a team 3 times in a row.
Yeah, a lot of truth to that for various reasons, including after you beat them twice, natural to let down your guard maybe a little bit, but boy, both these teams just almost all senior starters, really good guards on both sides. Neither team going to back down here tonight. It's been a very entertaining ball game.
Caden Hales leads Pocatello with 14 points, but he certainly has cooled off in the second half.
Tied back in for Preston.
Ties back in, goes down low, bounce pass to Ty, laid up and in. And a foul. That's going to be on Hales, and that's going to be 4 on Maverick. No, they didn't call it on him. They called it on Caden Hales.
Yeah, Caden Hales, yeah.
And that's to be his first.
Came through, the ref said he hit him on the head.
Basket was good for Ty. He's got 15 in the game. Missed the free throw. As Ney has the rebound. 53-46. Ball quickly up into the front court. As it comes to Ney. Knocked away from behind by Ward, but Ney got it back. And then it's off of the official who's standing out of bounds.
Yeah.
Last touch by Pocatello.
Yeah.
Hold on. Official coming over here to the scorer's table for some reason. Nope, he's just going to take his position. Ball comes back to Preston. 2:14 to play. So Brown lost the ball and hit off the official's leg, and he's standing out of bounds.
Yeah. Now Ney all over Smaley again out Ty.
Ty off the block. Downs takes a swipe at the ball, try to knock it away. Gives it to Hobson, who's tackled going to the basket. You better call that, and it's a holding foul. That's on Brown, and that's 4 on him.
Yep. Smart play by Cooper. Saw the smaller guy on him, drove it right into him.
Brown just reached out and grabbed him by the arms, and he was going down. He pulled Cooper down with him.
Yeah, they both went down, and now it should be a 2-shot foul. Should be double bonus.
Should be the double bonus to give. Yep, absolutely. As the wise sage official says, that's 2.
Yeah.
So Cooper will go back to the free throw line. First one is good. That's Cooper's first free throw tonight. Nothing but net. He has only 3 points in the game.
Yeah, maybe that'll get him going for a 3 to see that ball go in.
Cooper makes this. Timeout. Oh, technical foul on Hales. He's out of the game.
Yeah. Hales has been running his mouth, Dan.
20. A technical foul is also a personal foul, and that's his 5th.
Yep. He's still talking. He's going to get thrown right out of the game.
I take it back. It's only his 4th because they called that foul inside on Caden Hales and not Maverick.
Right. So Hobson will now shoot another one on his 2 shots from before, and then the technical. Whoever shoots the technical.
So they clear out from along the line. Hobson makes the free throw. I just let Cooper keep shooting. He's made 2 in a row while he's standing there. Don't just let him have 2 more here for the technical.
Right. Excellent free throw shooter. Hit 2 in a row.
With Hales out, Ty comes out as they go small again. So they'll stay with Hobson to let him shoot the free throws. That one is good, and the lead is now up to 10, the biggest lead of the game.
Big swing there.
Hobson to try to complete the 4-point trip. Good.
And the ball with the technical.
So Hobson's got 6 now in the game. 11-point lead, 1:56 to play. Smaley to bring it in from the midcourt stripe, far side, right in front of the students. As it goes in the backcourt to Garrett Ward. Smaley will bring the ball back toward the timeline. Ty Hyde will come back in at the next whistle. As look out, Williams almost picked it off as he tried to get it to Harris. You know they're going to overplay every pass now. Wide open is Hobson for the layup. Great look by Smaley on the backdoor play.
Beautiful find.
Leads 13 now as they will get it back out, taken away by Luke. Here comes Smaley all the way. The Skywalker jam from behind is no good. No foul on the play, apparently not.
Wow.
As it comes back to Brown, up into the front court. A three from him, good. That's a 5-point switch, and Pocatello wants a timeout with 1:18 to play. We'll keep it here. So Smaley missed the jam. Brown came back down to the other end and hit the three. His third three of the game. He has 15 in the contest and cuts the lead back down to 10.
Yeah, that would, like I said, 5-point swing right there. I'm sure Coach Jones would have rather had him just lay it up and make sure it went in, but I don't know. I don't mind the attempt. I mean, you're trying to put him away. If he makes that dunk, it's probably game over. Momentum completely on Preston's side at that point.
You know, I joked with the staff, the coaching staff on the road at a game where somebody missed a dunk like that. And I said, you let him stay on the floor if anybody misses a jam. They said, oh no, he's sitting next to me on the bench and getting an earful. But if your name's Luke Smaley and there's 1:18 left to play and you're for a berth at stake, you're staying on the floor, son.
Yeah. And credit Brown to just hit a long three right at, he wasn't fazed by any of that. He just took a three and knocked it down, cut the lead down to 10. So Preston's got to be smart now. You don't need to be in a hurry, but you've got to be strong with the ball. They're going to overplay every passing lane. They're going to reach and dig for the ball. You got to be strong.
So man-to-man full court press. They got all 5 players in the back court. As they try to get it into Hyde, it's knocked away by Jackson Williams and out of bounds. Garrett, who last year was the backup quarterback on the football team, is going to break somebody long here.
Yeah, he's got the arm.
Comes into Hyde on the bounce pass. Ty trapped in the backcourt. He finds Smaley at the midcourt stripe. Here comes Preston, 3-on-2. It goes to Dunn. He won't shoot it. He'll back the ball back out. As it comes back to Hyde, 1:05 to play. Comes back to Smaley and let the clock work here a little bit. As it becomes like a 6th player on the floor for them. They double team Luke. Luke whips it over in the corners. It comes to Dunn. 55 seconds to play. Scott has it. Free throw line extended left. They go back to Ward. Garrett, one bounce dribble, comes back out top to Smaley. They're just playing keepaways. It comes to Hobson.
Screaming for foul.
As they're going to foul Hobson.
Now they foul one of our best free throw shooters.
Remember, he made 4 in a row a minute ago, plus a layup. He has 6 straight points. And now they're going to send him back to the free throw line in the double bonus once again. He's going to shoot 2 more.
Yeah, Preston ran about 25 seconds off the clock there. And then you get a great free throw shooter going to the line.
So Hobson back to the free throw line. First one is good. All of a sudden, Cooper went from just 2 points to 9, and the lead back out to 11. Cooper's second. Good again. Cooper goes into double figures. As Brown again, another 3. That's no good.
Good rebound.
As Cooper's doing everything as he jerks the rebound down. He's fouled in the backcourt.
Cooper up high, snagging that strong. He'll go back to the free throw line for another trip.
That'll be 4 on Ney. And now Cooper's going to go back to the free throw line to shoot again. 38 seconds to play. 61-49. Preston up by 12. First one by Hobson, good. That ties their largest lead of the night at 13.
Preston lays off, no need to go for a rebound here.
Hobson short. As Coach Jones is bringing in the reinforcements, he can bring 4 in. As the travel there by Brown, his shot was short. Dunn lets it roll, it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pocatello with 27 seconds to play. Brecker Knapp, Braden Hess, Rhett Robertson, and Gabe Hammonds all back into the game for Palmer.
Benson's got to take off his shirt.
And now Palmer's going to come in. You've got to take off your t-shirt, young man. 5 in, 5 out. Hyde, Ward, Dunn, Smaley, and Hobson all head to the bench.
Yeah. Big hand, well deserved.
We'll see them again next Thursday as Preston will play for the tournament championship. Hales looks at a 3, good. That's his first points, I think, since halftime. He has 3 threes in the game. Knapp up into the front court, goes to Robertson. With it back outside to Hammonds, back to Knapp with 10 on the clock. As he lost it, picked up by Downs as he tried to dribble through the double team. Downs with the concession layup with 3, with 2, and that's the way the game's going to end. Look out, Boise. The Preston Indians are coming home. They've made it like their second home the last few years.
We played a lot of games at Bora High School. We love to be there.
And they're coming back again as they punch their ticket for state. Preston wins it tonight, 62-54. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with a wrap-up show right after this.
Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, with Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all available right here in Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, the big city market with small town friendliness. By Ralph's Construction, building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community in Preston. By Webb Funeral Home, just off Highway 91 at the south end of Preston. By Hawaiian Bowl Grill inside Poppin' Pins Bowling Center. Come try the best Hawaiian food right here in Preston. By Naylor Insurance, for life, home, and auto insurance from Mutual of Enumclaw on State Street in Preston. By Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. By Idaho Salvage, where you can turn your scrap metals into cash. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest on State Street in downtown Preston. By Valley Implement. By S&T Electric. And by MyLocalRadio.com. Now, stay tuned for the postgame show, coming right up.
It starts with the action on the court, moves to the crowd, is described by the broadcasters and transmitted to you wherever you are. The energy, passion, and excitement will make you shout out loud even if no one else is around. Go ahead. It starts right here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Tuesday night is senior night at the Spectrum as the San Jose State Spartans come to town. Pre-game show is at 8:30 with the tip-off at 9.
Utah State basketball on KAC8.
When it comes to major surgery, think small. Small town, that is. At Franklin County Medical Center, the surgical capabilities are anything but small. Partnered with the top surgeons and specialists in the region to provide advanced care to those living in southeastern Idaho. Whether it's cataract surgery, women's surgery, gallbladder removal, trauma, even a full hip or knee replacement, they have you covered. And now they're among the few hospitals in southeastern Idaho able to remove kidney stones. See just how big the surgical capabilities really are. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
West Motor Company.com.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tires scoreboard.
Welcome back here to Preston Gym. It's not an easy assignment for anybody to come here to Preston Gym and play. I don't care if it's a regular season game or you're playing for a berth in the state tournament, as Preston now has won 40 of the last 41 games played here at Preston Gym as they punch their ticket to state as they knock off Pocatello tonight 62-54.
Yeah, great game, close throughout. Preston able to get a little breathing room, a little separation right there, kind of in the middle part of the fourth quarter. And there's a big technical when Cooper shot 4 free throws in a row, made all 4 of them. That really helped, seemed to really propel the Preston Indians to a win here tonight.
Not only have they won 40 of the last 41 here, they also extend their winning streak out as they've now won 18 in a row going back to the middle of December, and that loss to Middleton here.
Yeah, and Preston, you want to just keep getting better, and seniors always seem to play with a little extra urgency as they know that this is about it for them in their high school career, and we have some great seniors on this team. And you saw that leadership tonight from Smaley and even Hobson off the bench to come in and shoot those free throws as well as he did, clutch in the fourth quarter. Great team effort all around by Preston tonight.
I thought both teams played well. The officials were good tonight as well. Well officiated game, and it made what was almost a standing room only crowd here at the Preston gym tonight. They kept the emotion and the enthusiasm up from both sides no matter what was happening on the floor.
Yeah, that certainly helps. Playing at home is good for lots of reasons, but to have a big, supportive, loud crowd, the band here, everybody, going nuts. Really a good atmosphere, good high school ball game here tonight. And now Preston will get to march on, and Pocatello will have to fight its way through the losers bracket, as we say, and try to punch their ticket to state, going the other direction in the bracket.
And I did not hear the score of the game, but I know Minico won. So Minico will come here on Thursday as they also punch their ticket to the state. So congratulations to Brady Trinkle and the Spartans. But for Pocatello, they have to play a team that they're very used to seeing, as they're going to play their crosstown rivals, Century Diamondbacks, coming up on Tuesday night just to stay alive.
Right. Boy, that'll be a very interesting battle. Those teams know each other. The kids all know each other. They've played ball against each other since they were probably third or fourth graders in various leagues and camps, and that'll be a real interesting battle. But Minico presents some interesting challenges for us. We know Chandler's a really good guard. Carpenter at 6'5", a very rangy, athletic wing. Very good team. We've had some good battles already with them this year.
Absolutely, but we're able to win both of those as part of what is now the 18-game winning streak. So Preston wins it 62-54. We'll come back waiting for Tyler Jones to make his way out of the locker room as he's in there with the team, talking over with them and giving a critique of the game. But we'll come back, we'll check the score sheets and wait for Coach Jones as we continue after this on the postgame show as the Preston Indians win it 62-54.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to West Motor Ford. We love happy customers. With multiple financing options, it's easy to drive your new vehicle home. We offer a full line of new Fords and a constantly changing pre-owned vehicle inventory. Our service department is top-notch with technicians trained for everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. With a large selection of parts and accessories, including tires, we've got you covered. So come in and let us turn up your happy meter. Visit West Motor Ford in Preston today.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock, stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, welcome back here. We'll look at some of the stats from the game as the joyous crowd making their way out. A lot of the student body hanging around, waiting for the players to come back out of the locker room to chat with them a little bit as we're waiting for Coach Jones to make his way back out as well. So let's look at the stats from the game here tonight. First for Pocatello, Caden Hales had finished the game with 17 points, but the biggest majority of those came in the first half. He had 3 threes overall tonight in the game. Matinee had 2. Isaac Brown finished with 15, including 3 3-pointers of his own. Jaden Downs had 5 points in the game. Ryan Payne had 2. Maverick Hale had 4 in the game. Jackson Williams, who spent a lot of time on the floor while Hale was on the bench, finished the game with 7. As Preston made sure that Pocatello didn't get a lot of opportunities from the free throw line, and it's a good thing they didn't have. They shot 9 free throws in the game, and they made 8 out of the 9.
Wow.
So yeah, good free throw shooting night tonight for Pocatello, but they come up short as Preston wins it.
On the Preston side, Ty Hyde, you have to declare him the victor in his matchup with Maverick Hales tonight. Hyde goes 5 for 11 on twos, 6 for 8 from the free throw line for 16 total points. Luke Smaley tonight goes 3 for 4 from the field, 1 for 1 on threes, 3 for 5 from the line for 12. Scott Dunn 0 for 1 on twos, 2 for 6 on three-pointers, 5 for 6 from the free throw line. We'll give Scott 11 points tonight. Garrett Ward 2 for 2 on twos, 0 for 1 on threes, 0 for 1 from the line for 4 points. Cole Harris didn't play a lot with the foul trouble he was in, but he did go 1 for 1 from the field for 2 points. Gabe Hammonds 0 for 3 on twos, 1 for 2 on threes, 2 for 3 from the line for 5 points. Brecker Knapp played and did not score. Cooper Hobson came in off the bench, played most of that fourth quarter. He goes 2 for 3 on twos, 0 for 4 on threes, but 7 for 8 from the line, and those were big, all in the fourth quarter, I believe, for 11 points overall for Cooper Hobson. Looking down the score sheet, Dan, we get 4 players in double figures, good balanced scoring. Game totals, we go 13 out of 26, so a neat 50% from the field on two-pointers. Only 4 for 14 on threes, so not a great percentage, but not horrible. And 23 out of 31 on free throws.
Wow.
So the free throw difference, the free throws could be the difference in the game if you look at it that way. The Indians shoot 31 tonight, knock down 23.
So it's, we talked about it in the pregame. It was that balanced scoring was going to be a very important part of the offense and the attack tonight for the Preston Indians, and they certainly got it as they put 4 players into double figures in the game here this evening. As Coach Tyler Jones joins us here on the postgame show, congratulations, you're going back.
Yeah, it was not easy at Pokey. Give them a lot of credit. They came here to win tonight, and they battled, and fortunately we made enough plays down the stretch and got it done tonight.
We talked about it in our pregame show, was that balanced scoring was going to be very important to try to keep everything even inside and out. Don't rely on Ty to do everything. And you put 4 guys into double figures tonight.
Oh, and that's huge, the balance. Just like you talked about, anytime you can get 3 or 4 guys in double figures, that means you have good balance and people are stepping up, and lots of guys could go through each guy tonight, made some plays when we needed it, and that helped us get it done.
Yeah, Ty Hyde in foul trouble again. He was in foul trouble up there and battled again, but he still came through with 16 points tonight. But in the fourth quarter when he went out, the other guys really stepped up, and you were able to expand that lead. I thought that was a real key to the game tonight.
Yeah, he hard to get in a rhythm tonight for Ty. Early, it was physical down low. They were real rough, and that was part of the game plan, and he kind of got rattled early, but he kept battling, and like you said, other guys stepped up and extended that fourth quarter with him on the bench.
Hats off to Pocatello. They're a very senior-laden club, and they had 2 seniors who just didn't want to give up, as Hales and Brown both. Hales finished the game with 17. Brown had 15 tonight.
Yeah, they're good players, great players, and they play hard. That one thing you say about Pocatello, they're well coached, and they go 110%, give all they have, and they're a good team. It wouldn't surprise me if they find a way to get there also next week.
Yeah, not at all. We're getting a Minico score that Minico won 35-32, so kind of a low-scoring rock fight there, but we'll get the Spartans here Thursday night. Looking ahead there, again, you're trying to beat a team for the 3rd time in a season. What are your thoughts on that matchup going ahead?
That'll be another tough one. They play great defense, and that's probably what won it for them tonight, holding Century to 32. But it'll be another physical. They're real physical, and they play great defense. And good news is it's here again. That's great to be at home for the district championship, and next week, we're getting ready for that. But tonight, punching your ticket. That takes the other road is a lot harder, having to go win 3 in a row again, and now we can kind of just get ready for Minico and Thursday night.
Coming in and playing in this arena is a tough assignment for any visiting club who has to come here. We mentioned at the end of the broadcast, end of the game, was with the win tonight. You've now won 40 of the last 41 games on this floor. That's quite a run.
No, that's why we like to play here. We have such great community, great fans, our students, and all that goes into having a good home court. You got to get support, Preston's really bought in and supported us well, and it makes it tough. People don't want to come here, and it's tough to win here.
You've had a theme all year of take it back. Now you punched your ticket for state. Now you have the opportunity to go and do exactly that. Take it back.
Yeah, we're excited. Kids are excited. It's hard. It's a hard thing to do to make it there, and when you get there, you've deserved it and you've earned it. So we're excited. We're not finished yet. That's what we told the kids in there. You're not done. We got to keep working. We're going to get everybody's best shot, and we got to keep getting better here down the next week or two.
Coming right down to the very end of the year, everybody doing okay health-wise? Do you have guys kind of nicked up? How are we looking that way?
I think for the most part we're good. Free throws, fourth quarter was good.
Yeah.
So Cooper hit some big ones. And, we just got to stay healthy, get our legs back, and hopefully we'll pack this place again on Thursday.
Yep. Speaking of Thursday, we will talk to you then. Thanks again for coming out and joining us. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for all you guys do.
That's Tyler Jones with us here on the postgame show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, get some final thoughts from Lyle, and we'll wrap up tonight's broadcast right after this.
KACH, mylocal.radio.com.
In Franklin County, they know it's what's on the inside that really matters. That's why they offer advanced radiology and imaging using the latest in technology, performing x-rays, CAT scans, MRIs, nuclear testing, ultrasounds, mammography, and much more, right in Preston, Idaho. With short wait times and a highly skilled staff available around the clock, they'll help you reach a diagnosis quicker. Make sure your doctor knows you want to save time and money, closer to home. Let them be the next to take your picture. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence meet.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
When you see that big green dinosaur, whether at your favorite gas station or convenience store on the side of a delivery truck, you know quality Sinclair products are available there from Hall Oil Company. Hall Oil is a family-owned and operated business that's been serving folks in Cache Valley since 1947. They're your local fuel and oil broker with a low-price guarantee. Another guarantee that's been really important this winter is that when you fill your fuel tanks with premium winter diesel fuel from Hall Oil, it's guaranteed not to gel even when the temperature drops below zero. It's the no-gel guarantee from Hall Oil Company.
KACH.
So Preston wins it tonight. They punched their ticket for state. And before we wrap it up, let's get a couple of final thoughts here from Lyle Fuller.
You know, Dan, Preston's been so good this year in a lot of ways with so many blowouts that there haven't been a lot of games where we've had game pressure. We had game pressure up at Pocatello. We had it again here tonight. And that's just so critical to grow as a team and get better, because at state, you know we're going to have game pressure.
Right.
You're playing nothing but good teams in an unfamiliar arena with unfamiliar referees. And it's good to gut one out tonight with tie and foul trouble, other guys stepping up. And it's good to see Cooper Hobson, even though he did not hit a three, you think it has to be pretty good for his confidence to come up big in the fourth quarter with those free throws. That bodes well for him going forward.
Absolutely. So Preston wins it. They punched their ticket for state, and now we'll get a few days off before playing on Thursday here at Preston Gym in the championship game of the conference tournament, as we'll invite you to come back and join us then. And Lyle Fuller, we'll see you then as well.
Great to be with you, Dan, as always. We'll see you next time.
So Preston wins it, as coming up on Thursday, they will play the Minico Spartans, as the game time on Thursday will be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air with the pregame show starting at 6:45 on Thursday. And as always, you can catch all the action on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and the video feed here on mylocalradio.com. That'll bring tonight's broadcast to a close. The executive producer of Preston Broadcasting Sports is Val Cook. Our studio coordinator tonight has been John Beverly. Special thanks to Don Hubbard as our stage manager and camera person tonight as well. Well, we thank you for listening. For Lyle Fuller, I'm Dan Hubbard reminding you of the final score. Preston wins it 62-54, and they're on their way to state as they're guaranteed, as they'll play for the conference tournament championship as well coming up on Thursday night. So until then, have a great night, have a great weekend, as we wish you a very pleasant good night from here at Preston Gym.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.